Said I'm nothing like them other lives. It's Brillo. Grab your pillow. Yeah. Huh. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Hit the like button. Yeah, you know what's up. Lock in to the real. You know the deal. Like and subscribe. You know the vibe. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Hit the like button. Yeah, you know what's up. Lock in to the real. You know the deal. Like and subscribe. You know the vibe. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Hit the like button. Yeah, you know what's up. Lock in to the real. You know the deal. Like and subscribe. You know the vibe. What up, though? It's another Monday, not another Born Live, episode 3, season 2. Let me get my peeps up here so we can go crazy for y'all. Definitely y'all not going to be bored. Trust and believe that. We got the Trap Queen in the building. What's good?
Trapping. I mean, that's every day up in here. Hope everyone is doing well on this lovely Monday. But yes, I'm good.
And for sure, we got Moochie in the building, the Hammer in the building.
Yeah, what's up, y'all?
What's good? What's good? We see DeMarcus threw the plug up in the chat. What up, DeMarcus? Throw them plugs up, man. It's a rebranding. It's Brillo, the Big Review, aka the plug. Put the plug up. You understand? I'm your plug for any and everything gangster power universe. What we got? So we about to get it started. What's going on with you, Mochi?
Nothing. I'm just chilling. I had to take a break. You know, my birthday was last week, and you know, I'm back, and I'm getting ready to get it in.
First, you gotta throw the hammer up for Mochi, the undisputed. Big facts of oh hell no. This is the segment where I put a statement up, and I want you ladies to tell me. This is big facts of oh hell no. We're gonna shift gears to something that I can't wait, man. I'm clamoring for this show to come back, and that's Power Book 2 Ghosts. I'm ready to see my grandson. Take the reins. And he gonna be the biggest damn drug dealer in New York. Monet will die in season 3 of Power Book 2 Ghosts. Is this big facts of oh hell no? Moochie, can you see it happening? Monet getting the water cut off.
Oh hell no.
No way. You think she's too much of an important character?
I could see her going to jail, but I don't see her dying.
Okay, that's fair. What you think, pretty girl? Trap content.
I'm gonna go more so big facts than oh hell no. I'm not 100% on it, but I definitely do her either something happening with her, either jail or death. Like I said, I'm not sure of season 3, but I do see something drastic with her character in the next season or 2. So I'm gonna say big facts.
Yeah, I don't necessarily see death like Moochie said. She might get locked up. Something gotta happen.
Yeah, something's happening.
Some gotta have either she gotta super elevate, like be on the real, get a real plug, and really elevate, or they gotta get her out the way. She gotta go to jail or something. Yeah. Speaking of turning people's water off, pretty girl trap content. Big facts. Oh hell no, Franklin will die in the series finale of Snowfall, I believe.
No. Oh hell no, I can't see it. Like, you know, normally I can envision a future death. But like I said before, I can't envision like a dramatic Franklin death. Like I see him just going to jail and, you know, getting some light time and, you know, getting out. Hey, Inga Boo.
Yeah, I definitely asked this question. I don't think you was on or Moochie wasn't on. That's why I picked this one. What you think about Franklin? Moochie. Is this big fact?
You know what? I want to say, if we go by the true story, I'll say hell no. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with hell no.
And that's just for the same reason I'm gonna go with big facts. I think he's gonna get his water cut off. I could definitely be wrong. Let's switch gears a little bit. We're gonna talk Braden, he already done crossed my grandson a couple times. I don't get it like over stupid stuff. Braden will cross Tariq again in season 3 of Power Book 2 Ghost. Moochie, what you think?
Uh, mm, big facts. I'm sorry I'm taking so long to answer these because I'm like thinking of situations, and that I apologize. So, but I'm gonna say big facts. I feel like Braden will cross Tariq again. The first time he did it unknowingly, so I don't think it's gonna be in that manner this time. But I felt like he kind of redeemed himself when he took the rap in court. So I'm kind of torn with this one too. You asking some difficult questions.
It was season 1 when he took the rap.
You asking some difficult questions where I really gotta think before I make my decision.
He played my grandson twice.
Yeah,
3 times.
Like I said, unwittingly the first time.
He too scared for his own good. He might need his water cut off. What you think, Pretty Girl Love Trap content?
Well, I compare them to Baby, like Tommy and Ghost. They're gonna have a back and forth relationship. It's going to be complex. Technically, it's going to cross him in season 3 because I feel like he's going to keep this whole thing about Lauren under wraps. So I feel like if you continue to lie, you're still crossing him. But I'm not sure if he will cross Tariq season 3, probably in season 4. I could see Tariq doing a ghost and, doing some backdoor ish with Braden. But I'm going to say big facts because technically I feel like if you still keeping the lie alive, you still crossing.
Yeah, 3 times the charm, man. This fool done already played family twice already with the Kane situation. And all you had to do was just say, bro, Kane came through. Not even nothing major. Like, come on, bro. He said, let me know. Like, you don't think that was important that Kane came? You could have just said that, and that would have been enough for Tariq to at least find this, whatever was planning in the room, and we would have had no problems. But nah, you want to be scared. Too scared for your own good. Switching gears to the worst show in Power Universe history. No. Talking Force here. Jannard and Mr. You don't know what it's like in here. In season 2 of Force. This big facts, Mochi.
You know I like when you say that, man. You know it makes me laugh. I don't think they're gonna lock back. I don't think they're gonna lock back. I say hell no.
I think they are, but it's not gonna be like it was.
They'll do business, but they won't.
Yeah, they're gonna do.
They won't be like that. Yeah. You saying like they lock back, like they working together?
Yeah, so for me it would be hell no too, but I don't see them being enemies. Pretty Girl Love Trap, what you think?
I can't see it, especially after what happened last season. It'll be, if they do, it'll be on some fake ish, like I can't trust you. But I'm gonna say, oh hell no, because I can't see it. I really can't, unless there's a situation like like a death that kind of brings them together. Because we haven't really been introduced to their family, so we may see different family members coming up next season. So I feel like only possibly a close death can bring them together.
That's a good point, though, too. I think they'll do business together, but I don't see them like they always.
But can I ask y'all a question? Did he raise Jannard?
I mean, he the older brother. I mean,
yeah.
I don't really know.
Is it safe to say that there's no parental figures?
They didn't really touch on that.
You know, Force ain't give us no story.
Huh?
You know, Force ain't do that and give us no back history.
I think they were saving it. It's kind of giving me like Rock and Lulu vibes, except for he was trying to. Probably steer Jannard in the right way, but you need somebody to handle the business. But
yeah, while he was locked in.
Mm-hmm. All right, so We're gonna stick to the worst show in Power Universe history here. We're talking about Force. So Dahlia will no longer be a part of Force storyline, man. Please let this be big facts. Pretty girl love traps. Is Dahlia still gonna be in the Force?
I'm gonna say, oh hell no. I feel like it's gonna be around, but they're gonna phase it out. Um, Definitely season 3. I mean, but season 2, I feel like we're still gonna hear about it a little bit because it would be kind of off-putting not to really touch on it at all. Season 2, since that's what all season 1 was about. So I definitely feel like it still may linger on for at least a couple episodes, and then it'll probably have an end story. Something may happen.
You right about it being goofy, like if they don't mention it, but I wouldn't even mind though.
No, I wouldn't mind either.
I would look past it. It's past it. Mochi, is this chick Dahlia still gonna be?
If it's part of the storyline, I can't. I want to see where it's going. I think they might continue it, but it's not going to be like the greatest thing since the wheel, like how it was last season.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I hope they quickly touch on it some kind of way. They can't make it no more, or they run out, or something happen to where it's no longer viable. So if the chemical compound breaks down or something, there you go. Y'all can take that and run with it. That's from the plug. The chemical compound broke down, and Dahlia is no longer valuable. You can't do nothing with it. Don't get you high no more.
Or something happens to the chemist because she really holds the key to everything, or the warehouse fire or something to where can't manufacture anymore.
I hope so. Jeez. All right. Diana will be the one who figures it out about Zeke. I gotta say, big facts. Is she the best detective? Is she in Power Universe? What you think?
I like that because we know how her and Poppy is. So I feel like that would be great for her to be the one to kind of find it out, because that's really going to test their relationship. So that would be a good thing. I feel like Monet will find out too, but if Diana finds out first, that would be fire, because she can't keep her mouth shut. But yeah, I think I like that. I'm gonna say big facts.
Moochie, what you think? Diana gonna find out first? Pookie Low in the building.
Yeah, she gonna do some kind of snooping. I'm gonna say big facts. Will she come to her mother with it, like how she came to her father with the news? I don't think so. I think she's gonna be tormented with that decision.
She gonna this is gonna get pretty interesting, because what she gonna do with the information, is that gonna make her feel different about her pops? But I definitely got that as being a big fact situation. All right, so got 2 more questions. Talking about this, I don't know if he quite ready for the sucker simp. I'm gonna go ahead and throw him in there. What y'all think? But the question is about Drew. The question is not that, but I'm gonna add that on there. He gotta be in the Sucker Simp Hall of Fame. Man. So Drew will catch multiple bodies in season 3. You think Drew gonna catch a couple bodies? Or at least one. I shouldn't have put multiple on it. That's asking a lot. Drew gonna catch another body?
Who you asking?
I say big facts. He gonna have to do something for his mother.
I feel like they need to get him out of here, or he got to do something, man. He haven't done anything. Like, he just being a sucker for his boyfriend.
Well, you know what? He might get jammed up, but
he need to do something with him. Do something with him, man. That Courtney Kent was talking about making him like a Godfather type character. I'm thinking he about to be pressing this dude a straight sucker.
Yeah, they said that about Michael Corleone, and look what happened.
He showed us something early.
Well, I mean, this was, come on.
We had 2
You already
seasons.
had the little thing. Don't ask about my business.
I've been seeing a lot of sucker tendencies with his boyfriend.
What?
I mean, it's
He
his
did
boyfriend.
tell
I mean,
you not to
got
talk
soft
about
and
his
pink?
business.
Because he got something pink about his boo.
No, it's just that he couldn't. His boo need his water cut off. He talking too much. He darn near got off by the weakest character in Power history.
I mean,
I'm talking about Lil Guap, Pretty Girl Love Trap. What you think about Drew catching a body? I shouldn't have put multiple on there.
I think so. I mean, it's telling them to clock in. Like, come on, bro. You really, you know, Monet Sheen about that free room and board. You need to start putting some work in. I wouldn't mind if he kills Everett. I've been waiting on Everett to die since last season.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's time for him to ramp up. We need some more character development out of him.
Yeah, I mean, I think I know it's early, but like his dad was taking him around. Like you could tell he's smart. He got a mind for it. Like he was making the right decisions. But I mean, I don't know. I guess he need more responsibility or something. He got to get rid of the boyfriend, man. It's just taking up too much of his time.
And he knows too much. He never needs to die. So.
Yeah, he gotta go. Last question. Speaking of plugs, I got one of my favorites, and this is gonna be sound odd to y'all, but I'm talking about Dean from Book 3. I mean, I know I called him boring, but that's what I want out of a plug, honestly. We haven't really seen much of him. Rock is having plug complications. I mean, I don't know if that pipeline is still there, but what y'all think? Could we possibly see Dean in season 3?
Yeah, that was one of my little theories that, you know, Rock and Unique will kind of team up and kind of, you know, have a little sales pitch meeting, if you will. Maybe a little PowerPoint presentation for your boy Dean to get him back on track. Because I do feel like, you know, we typically in the Power universe, we have closure with our plugs, you know, they either die or they die. So Dean is still around. We didn't really have closure on him, so I definitely feel like he's going to be back in the fold.
Okay, what you think, Moochie?
I think we are going to see Dean again because they have nowhere to. They don't want to mess with the Colombians. And I think they will kind of see this person again. I think they're going to do business with him. They're going to humble themselves and talk to him, and you know, he's going to turn that hearing aid down on the old lady, his grandma, and he's going to get the business done.
Money too, like, I respect it.
I just want grandma. Go ahead. I just want grandma to just one day just be like, you know,
I can hear you know.
I know you're talking too much for them bricks, boy. I'm gonna need you to get it together. Like I want her to say like a fire line, like I know the business.
Grandma is really the real boss. That's kind of right.
That's how everybody gonna say.
Turn the rest of the she gonna start telling Dean what to do.
Her and Juliana gonna be working together.
Ooh. The grandma and Juliana working together. The grandma is the real boss. Right. DeMarcus had a little theory or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It could be true. He could have a relationship with Ronnie. You don't know much about Unique's brother. You know he's getting out. He'll be in the show, but it's always interesting. There you have it. That was Big Facts of Oh Hell No, presented to you by the Brillo, the big review. Next, we got where I want to go with it. I think I'm going to go. Next, presented to you by the DMC, we got Random Acts of Violence. That's when I just play a couple violent clips, so just sit back, relax, and you only get this when you're rocking with the plug. Let me see what we're going to get you today.
Who the fuck is Ghost?
My God, Lily, the only good thing about Forrest damn near was Liliana, and they let 40 kill her. Oh Lord! All right, let's get to it, man. The War of the Sexes. So that's the segment where I put up a little versus situation. You just tell me who do you think's coming out on top of the war. There's no set criteria. Just which team do you think will come out on top? And first, we got Rock and Tasha versus Unique and Dre. Who will come out on top? This was a tough one for me, but because of Tasha, I have to say Unique and Dre. I have to go against Rock. Gotta go with Unique and Dre. Moochie, who you got?
I'm gonna say Rock and Tasha.
Yeah, I was being petty. I think my pick.
I'm gonna say Rock and Tasha because not for nothing, Tasha was giving ghost moves and stuff like that.
Oh my God. She gave the man 2 plays.
She was suggesting stuff as much as y'all don't want to admit to it.
Brillo, stop.
As much as you don't want to admit to it, and she was.
Mad. I think Brillo just salty because she wanted him to be the biggest drug dealer. Other than that, I think you would be giving Tasha more credit.
So you going with Rock and Tasha?
Yeah, Dre gonna backdoor Unique. They can't really. That's not a good pair. I mean, I love the team is fire, but just the dynamic, realistically, you can't touch Dre.
Dre don't have no loyalty to nobody.
No, and
Dre in charge.
You didn't say that.
You didn't
No,
say
I'm just
that.
saying, in my mind, I gotta put Dre in charge. Like you said,
I thought it was an equal partnership.
I thought it was an equal partnership. You didn't say that.
Yeah. I know. That's just my thinking.
Well, that still ain't gonna work because Unique ain't no employee.
Right, Unique ain't no employee.
Unique not gonna do it.
Yeah, and Tasha, she's gonna be okay when not having to do all the work. You know what I'm saying? She's just gonna chill for a little bit and give you some advice and do the paperwork.
Exactly.
So I definitely
Tasha still fall back.
Yeah.
Unique and Dre.
And if it's Rock and Tasha, where would Tariq fit into all of this?
He'll be
the new freaking.
He'll be like the distro.
Got another one. Interesting combination for this next one. We got. I'm gonna start with you, pretty girl. Trap content. We got Tommy and Marvin, which I think is a great team against Louis and Snoop on the wire.
Oh my God, I gotta go with Louis and Snoop only because Tommy and Marvin. I love them both dearly, but they just have too many fails. They don't really have the full leader capacity realistically. You know, Marvin, he kind of got demoted. Tommy was always number 2. Somehow he's Superman now, but I digress. Louis, she has that business mindset, the leadership skills, and Snoop has the soldiers like skills. Like she's a do girl.
Yeah, it's like a match made in heaven right there with Louis and Snoop.
Yeah, Snoop just gonna be doing what she told. She's not gonna try to get no leadership position. She's like, okay, who? All right, done. Like that's what you need.
Marvin and Tommy will be pressed hard.
I love that.
Ironing board pressing. I'm talking about creases.
They low key too. They too fuck up ish. Sorry,
I agree. I'm gonna say Louis and Snoop. Louis the brains and Snoop is the muscle.
Okay.
But keep in mind, Louis a hitter too, and she like to have girl time too. So something might I
don't know. Both on a motorcycle together.
Could be a duo, right? Oh man!
Look, remember how she dropped Jerome like a hot potato before? I'm just saying.
I forgot about that. That made Jerome even more of a sucker.
No,
it does not.
What you mean? You always calling somebody a sucker.
Not that he took her back, but dude, like, man,
he loved her. That was his.
Love that girl.
I love that girl.
Love to get you killed. Who said that? Somebody gangster. I was going with Louis and Snoop, man. I was gonna go with Tommy and Marvin because Tommy and Marvin they would be pressing some stuff. I'm gonna go with Louis and Snoop just because it's a perfect mixture. I don't know who. I don't really trust Tommy leadership over Louis leadership, so that's why I'm going with it. That's the only reason. All right, next we got. Whew, it's a good one too. We got Lulu and Ghost versus Teresa and Cleo.
Mm.
We're gonna go with. I'm going with Luke. I'm going with Lulu and Ghost. It depends on which Lulu I'm getting though, man, because it's really like Ghost versus Cleo and Teresa.
Yeah, because Cleo, we don't have enough content on her.
She's harder than Lulu though, even with her 90 minutes.
Not even because she even wasn't in all the scenes. And she get a little sidetracked with the girls too.
Right.
So
I don't know. I gotta go with Lulu.
You talking about Cleo from Set It Off?
Yeah.
Oh,
she should be in the Sucker Sim Hall of Fame too. Probably a nominee.
I gotta go with Lulu and Ghost.
You know what I'm going with.
I'm gonna go with Lulu and Ghost.
Me too.
Because Ghost, he got a soft heart. He gonna try to treat him like a little Dre. Like
Lulu's gonna be working at the club playing his music.
He's gonna be at Truth.
Lulu's gonna be like, don't play no weak ass tracks in Truth.
He's like, nah, he be trying to sneak tracks on a playlist. Nah.
Didn't I tell you not to play that song again?
The homies, what up, though? Hey.
Can she perform next Saturday? No.
We got one more. And speaking of this, we got Effie and Diana. This is War of the Sexes. Effie and Diana versus Braden and Mike Lee from The Wire.
Ooh, I love me so much.
This is fire. Speaking of Mike Lee, they say the character might be coming to the Power Universe.
I hope so.
Dare I say,
we was hoping for it.
I was hoping to see him.
Yeah, he
deserves. I hope so.
He deserves.
Man, that's gonna be fire, man. Just seeing him, you know what I'm saying, in that mode again. But who you got, pretty girl? We got Effie and Diana versus Braden and Mike Lee.
It's like Diana
and
an
even matchup. I said it's kind of an even matchup to me.
Yeah, because Diana and Braden, they still a little green, and naive. But Mike Lee and Effie, they both got that savagery to them. But Effie, it's horror. It's horror. I'm gonna go with Mike Lee and Braden because I feel like with Effie and Diana, the hormones don't get too involved, and don't let a cute boy come around. They gonna be beefing. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go with Braden and Mike Lee.
Yeah, Mike Lee was something different. Even though I respect Effie to a certain extent, you know, she did double cross my grandson twice. I say so. I gotta go with Braden and Mike Lee. Moochie, who you got?
I got Braden and Mike Lee. Now, are we turning Braden into a stick-up kid? Like what's good? What's going on?
He's gonna be able to get in places that Mike Lee can't.
Yeah, Mike Lee didn't mind bleeding the block.
Good twist on.
Shit, they could take a corner. Braden was going crazy on the corner.
Oh yeah, he was working the corner. Now that you said that, he was working the corner.
Gonna be in them cubicles next season.
There you have it. That was Battle of the Sexes, presented to you by Brillo, the Big Review. Next, we got one of my favorite segments coming up. This is the segment where we rank the bosses. I just throw up a list of bosses and you just rank them, you know, from 1 to 3, 1 to 4. No criteria, just who would you rather work with? Who's the better plug, better situation? First, I'm coming to you, Moochie. Rank the bosses, Moochie. We got the Greek, Lobos, Milan, and Jason. We just ranking them from 1 to 4. The Greek from The Wire, of course, Lobos, Milan, and Jason.
I'm the way you got it in that order, I will put Jason before Milan.
Okay.
But it'll be the Greek, Lobos, Jason, and then Milan.
All right. Pretty girl trap. Who you got?
And this is based on how you think the best fit they are in terms of being plugs.
Yeah, I mean, just rank it. Who's the better plug, in your opinion, overall?
The Greek is definitely on top. I'll probably keep it in that order. I'm torn between Milan and Jason. I'm going back and forth with them. Yeah, I ain't really care for Jason, so I'm gonna just keep that order: the Greek, Lobos, Milan, then Jason.
I gotta put Jason over Milan because Milan too much, man. I mean,
with no detail on you,
right? Legendary. Like, I don't want no plug. I'm lightweight scared of for real. All right, we got. I'm gonna start with you, pretty girl. Tribe Dean, Joaquin, and Mecca, and I know I'm
like,
wrong, but
it's all right.
It's Joaquin. I don't care. I was typing fast, trying to get ready. Hey,
we gonna give you grace.
You know what it is.
We gonna give you grace. We
Joaquin. So we got Dean, Joaquin, and Mecca. Who you got? Rank the bosses.
I don't even want to count Mecca as no boss, honestly. But I'm gonna say Dean, Mecca, then Joaquin, because Joaquin clearly is not showing good judgment. So yeah, he got to go last.
Who you got, Moochie?
I see. Mecca's a rat. Why is he's not a kingpin?
I mean, he had that work, Moochie. Straight drop. I mean,
well, if you want to go to jail, then fuck with your dude Mecca, but I wouldn't do it. So I'm gonna go with I don't like Joaquin now. So I even though he probably got good quality stuff, I'll go with Dean, Mecca, and just how he said it. It's Dean, Mecca, and Joaquin. DeMarcus got the answer. I'll go with DeMarcus thing.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to put Mecca last. Joaquin, I'm gonna put Mecca second too. I'm gonna go with that one as well. Because Joaquin, even though Mecca worse than Teddy. Well, I don't know if Mecca worse than Teddy.
At least Teddy was real. He was like Mecca was never really a true plug. He was just pretending. Teddy actually had that work.
Mecca had it too. I don't know.
Yeah, but at least Teddy.
It's always a bigger plug.
No, I'm saying Teddy he had credentials. Like he was truly like he was a fake plug, but he was a real agent at least. Like Mecca, I feel like
okay. All right, next we got
Nene.
Avon, Summer House Sully, Tommy Egan.
Who's Summer House?
That's from
Top Boy.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh God. I'm gonna go Avon, Tommy, then Sully. Because Sully never really he was still kind of number two.
Of what he did, I don't want to spoil it for people who won't watch it, but
we're talking about plugs, not necessarily savagery, right?
No, we're not necessarily talking about plugs. We just ranking the characters.
You.
Hey, don't say nothing about no plug. I'm the plug.
I'm sorry. I'm getting
confused.
The other ones just happen to be plugs. We just having fun. We ranking the character.
Well, I'm sorry. There was a theme going, so my mental was thinking in a certain theme.
Who would you take? I would go with Avon, Tommy, and Sully. Only because we ain't seen a lot of Sully, but he grimy as ever. Moochie, who would you go with?
I would put Avon first. Yeah, Tommy, and then Summer House. But you know what? I changed that. I'm gonna put Tommy first because we never really saw Avon actually do the business in.
That is true.
That's a good
So
point.
I'll put him in the middle and put Sully last.
DeMarcus put Sully first just off of straight griminess. What he did in that last scene, he didn't even have to do that.
I know.
Sully did not need to do that, man.
But we didn't see a lot of sorry, the Barry White starting. Sorry, y'all. Don't remember seeing a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Like strategy out of Sully too much. I didn't see a lot of the mental, in terms of like navigating the business. Like we saw more savagery and attitude and emotion.
Right, he just get back gang. That's Sully right there. I'm going Avon, Tommy, and Sully. Pretty Girls Love Trap. Did you say yours?
Yes. Avon, Tommy, and Sully.
All right, cool. All right. Next we got 3 more. They just so happen to be plugs. Sosa from Scarface. Teddy from Snowfall. And we bringing the Greek back around again. I got it as Sosa, the Greek, and then Teddy. What you got, Moochie?
Sosa was the one in Cuba and wherever he was, right?
Scarface, the dude that knocked Scarface off.
So yes, I would say Sosa first, the Greek, and then Teddy.
Pete, Pretty Girl Love Trap. Who you got?
I don't remember too much of Sosa. I haven't seen
Scarface. I mean, we didn't see a lot. We just seen him had a couple meetings, and we know how he was pressing.
The Greek is always going to be top tier to me. So the Greek, of course, is going first. I hate Teddy, but he was. I'm gonna just say the Greek, Sosa, and Teddy because I just despise Teddy at this point.
I gotta go Sosa, the Greek, and Teddy. Even though we didn't see much of Sosa, but I mean he knocked off Tommy, and damn near I guess this is why. Well, this is one of our introductions.
All I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for no one. You understand? That piece of shit up there, I never like him. I never trusted him.
Yeah, I don't like him. I never.
I need to watch that. It's been a minute.
All right, we're coming around to the end of the show, man. I hope y'all are not bored. Definitely, this has been not another boring live. Not another boring live presented to you by Brillo, the Big Review, man. Throw them plugs up in the comments. If you're not bored, we got one more segment to go, and that is just simply how will it end? That's when I throw up a character, and you let me know how do you think it's going to end for this character. Even if it's not the next season, eventually it got to end for that character. We're going to start with you, Moochie, a character that we all hate. Claudia.
Oh. She's dead. She's gonna die because she was doing too much last season.
Yeah, she does not know the game at all. She can definitely, I can see her getting her water cut off. Just like you said, doing way too much. What you think, Pretty Girl Love Trap? She threw PG say she's getting her water cut off fairly soon. All right, so it's too early to tell who gonna do it or whatever, because we only saw 10 episodes.
Well, she keep pissing Tommy off. He gonna choke her ass out.
Man.
I'm still mad. Lily had to die at her hands. That was
Yes, it's no
horrible.
trash.
They gave her too many easy kills.
Like she did
I
not
was
deserve
pissed off
that.
with that.
Easy kill.
That's like Ghost dying in the hands of like Guap. It was just
Right.
real.
It's like Glock killing my grandson. What the come on?
not with the grandson.
She was an actual soldier, and she took her out like that. I'm just like,
Ugh. And they was probably in the right room. With this fire. No.
No, they wrote in the right room saying they wrote that on. They didn't write that. They just told people on set. They did not put that on no damn computer.
Like stars, y'all approved that script.
They
Why?
freestyle. They freestyle for us. They Jay-Z hopped in the booth.
all that was missing was the phone booth and Tommy changing into Superman.
Speaking of force, man, this is coming back around. We got JP. How is it going to end for JP?
It's hard because he's definitely lingering.
Is he going to get out of that?
Possibly, he about to start putting in some work. He's giving me casualty vibes though. It's just like,
man, y'all know this man is cool. Somebody is, man. Tommy got way too many enemies. The streets know that's his brother now. It's a wrap. He about to get kidnapped, pistol whipped, tortured. He done.
He's trying to keep him hidden, so I mean,
you can't take them everywhere. Like you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't hide them for too long. It's gonna be hard. I'm gonna just say death eventually because I can't see JP in jail. His voice too sexy, and the jail people that ain't gonna work for Bruce and all the people. So that's I'm gonna just say death.
JP gonna be wearing Kool-Aid on his lips in the jail. With his shirt tied up, man.
No, I can't see that.
Craziness. Moochie, what you think? JP gonna be wearing cool? I mean, how is it gonna end for JP?
He probably gonna end up being a casualty because of Tommy. Like I agree with Pretty Girl. Yeah, I could see that happening.
Yeah, he already a casualty. He a liability.
It was written. That was written.
All right, next we got Vic, Sucker Sip Hall of Fame, goated, the ambassador of the Hall of Fame. He's the guy who introduces everybody when they come to say their second speech in the beginning of the Hall of Fame. Vic Flynn, how's it going to end for him, Moochie?
I think he just wants to distance himself for the family. He might just float off into the sunset. Especially if he meets another girl.
You better hope Tommy don't meet her.
No, that's right.
He was seeming real confident. I should have knew he was a sucker. Even though when he was just overconfident, like, yeah, man. Didn't care about
he can shoot. He can shoot.
I mean, Vic do got a good aim. He caught a couple nice bodies. Meaningless, like they were shooting up damn foot soldiers from Power Rangers. The people that don't really matter. Who do you think what you think is gonna happen with Vic, Pretty Girl?
I would just do a random shot in the dark. He's going to start a record label called Morning Records, and he's going to sign Chief Keef. Yeah, that's what
Damn, they are in Chicago. We got to start getting the cameo.
I don't really know. It's so sad because it's so less of an investment in these characters. I don't know. He probably eventually die because he'd be making the wrong decisions.
He for sure gonna die. And our last character of the night, we got none other than the human calculator, D-Mac, man. I'm hoping he collab with my grandson, man, and take over. But he too street. I don't know. D-Mac. Everybody can't be Tommy is a death magnet because I see JP dying because of Tommy. Everybody, though, Tommy's definitely a death magnet.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody died that's around Tommy. And I see that continuously happening. Think about it. JP about to die because of Tommy. D-Mac, he dead, in my opinion, because of Tommy. What y'all think?
Safe? Is Kate safe?
Kate gonna forever be safe.
Yeah, because they already know. They like, oh, he don't like her.
Outlive Tommy.
And they gonna hurt him.
Right. They know he don't care about that. Tommy about to leave her a bunch of money and she gonna snort it all. Mochi, what's gonna happen with Vic? How will it end?
How will it end with Vic? Like I already said it. I feel like he gonna leave town.
Oh yeah, leave town.
With
I mean, my bad, D-Mac. I put up the wrong
D-Mac. I think they're gonna put him in school. They're gonna try to clean up his image and have him behind the scenes. Because if he has a record, it's a juvenile record. It'll be sealed. They could probably work something around that.
That's true.
Right. Get him on Stansfield. Hey, I know it's cheesy. I don't care. It's television. Get him on Stansfield with my grandson. Please. What do you have coming up next? Oh, did you say you didn't even say D-Mac, Pretty Girl Love Trap?
I think he'll stick around. Yeah, I like the education of it all. So I could see him, just doing the books, kind of doing what Tasha used to do for Tommy. But probably elevating a little more.
What you got coming up next for your channel?
Me? What? At the trap?
Yeah.
Well, I did something yesterday. What did I do? Oh, yes. How could I forget? I did a Dead President's lengthy review. So please check that out.
In the building.
Yes. So it was definitely fun doing Dead President. So please check it out if you haven't done so. If you're at work, you need some time to kill, just pop us on your screen. And then tomorrow I'll be reviewing episode 4 of the BMF documentary at 8:15. Wednesday, Power Season 3, Episode 3, Introduction of Grown Jukebox. Okay, so that's gonna be fire. So that's on Wednesday, and at 9:30, 9:15 on Wednesday or 9:30, I believe. I'm gonna be doing Atlanta finale review. So yeah, and next Sunday we'll be doing Trap Holidays Thanksgiving edition. So please come through for some little segments and games and whatnot.
That's what's up. What you got coming up, Moochie?
Reasonable Doubt, and I am checking out Tulsa King. So that's coming up. Those are the 2 reviews I'm doing. And I did check out From Hebrews to Negro. I got a little segment with that.
Okay, yeah, I seen that joint long. But I definitely did not watch all of it. But what I did see was nothing that
I don't think it was crazy. I don't think it's anti-Semitic.
Yeah, it's like, if you say anything critical about the Jewish community, they're going to say it's anti-Semitic.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the playbook. But you're not going to dwell on it.
Right. We know what it is if you're critical of the Jewish community. But what do I got coming up next? Of course, we got on Friday. Of course, we got the plug episode 2. If you didn't check it out, check out episode 1. It was pushed back a bunch of times. This is when I break down all of the plugs from our favorite shows, of course. And the DMC, we're going to finally get that South Central out to you this week. So keep your notifications on. Special thanks to everybody in the comments. Of course, everybody who came to rock with me. Detroit Kings in the building. DeMarcus, Kendall, Ron Cameron, Jeremiah, the homies in the building, of course, DeMarcus, Samara, you know, the usual suspects. You know
Oh,
what
and
it is.
I'm about to go to Lamont's channel now. So
Okay,
I
yeah.
forgot to
So
say that.
pop over there to Lamont, man. Hope y'all enjoyed yourself. We about to get up out of here, man. Lock in with the real, you know the deal. Like, subscribe, you know the vibe. Peace.
Yeah.
It's big time, man.